Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we are talking about some planetary energies. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Today we are talking about Neptune in retrograde. Neptune in retrograde kind of is really that dreamy blue planet, and it's really talking about kind of like pulling us out of our dream world and kind of into our current world. And when it does that, it seems to be a little bit more harsh or a little bit more lenient depending on our sign that we have Neptune in. Sometimes it can be a little softer, and a lot of times we'll almost like, I want to play video games and kind of zone out and kind of like just kind of be free with my energy and not really be in the current present moment. Now, there's other people that are really affected by Neptune in retrograde, and they can't even get into a video game. They can't even get into meditation even sometimes. So it's kind of like, depending on where Neptune is in your natal chart, it can really affect you in a lot of different ways. So let's get some hard, cold dates on Neptune in retrograde. So Neptune went into pre-shadow on March 4th. It's stationed and turned full retrograde from June 25th till December 1st. And then on December 1st, it's going to kind of start speeding back up and kind of in that post-shadow energy until March 21st of 2022. And so this is kind of a period of awareness for us, kind of like, what else do we need to do with Neptune in retrograde? What else do we need to be aware of? And if we have been having issues of kind of like getting out of our dream state, or kind of even becoming hard to stay in our current moment, where like, I'd rather just zone out, or I'd rather just dedicate myself to watching TV or watching video games or something like that, really pull yourself the other direction. Pull yourself out of that and start changing your own energy so that you can take control of this energy while you can. It's a little bit easier in retrograde than it is in without retrograde. So it's kind of like, if you've been having problems kind of staying in the current moment, keep yourself in that current moment. And one of the things that you can say is really, I choose to stay. I choose to stay in my current moment over and over and over again. So you kind of keep pushing that energy over and over and over and over again. I'm choosing to stay in the current moment. I'm choosing to stay in the current moment. And the more you do, it's going to give you an insight into what's moving in around you, or what's coming up that you haven't been aware of. This energy is kind of like anchoring us in this present moment. And the more you do, the easier it is to deal with Neptune in retrograde. I guarantee you that most people, more than anything else, deal with Neptune in retrograde, and they have like some really strange, very bizarre dreams. Now, Neptune in retrograde will just kind of bring up our dream state, kind of like that unconscious world for us. For most of us, it'll kind of bring up dreams in other places as well. Sometimes that could be in past lives, that could be previous in this lifetime, like maybe as a child, something will come up and you're like, wow, I don't remember that, but it feels like it really happened. This is a really great way to kind of be aware of what's happening and deal with all of this energy at the same time. And what's most important about Neptune retrograde is kind of understanding your dreams. Your dreams are giving you information. If you have a dream that has like a different feel to it or a different quality about it, make sure that you're interpreting that the best you can, or go to a dream interpreter so you can kind of really understand what that dream is really reflecting back to you, what you need to take care of or what you need to do or deal with at this time, so that you can move into your new healed state and not stay stuck anymore. We don't want to stay stuck. Let's pull some cards for Neptune in retrograde and see kind of where this energy is changing for us, or what do we need to be aware of for this. Meditation. Like I said, if you haven't been able to get into meditation, this is something that you should really try to do. If you're normally really good at meditation, kind of go back to the beginning of it. Kind of like, how did I get into meditation when it first started? When I was first beginning to learn how to do it, how did I get in meditation there? Doing short, quick meditations can help, and then that can draw you into longer meditations and really help this. Emerging energies. Emerging is all about the new energies coming around, and how we're choosing to change and how we're choosing to upgrade and stay in our current moment, not zoning out into something else, but stay in that current moment and ready to move forward. Kind of like, okay, I'm going to be on the ready for this. What's coming up for me? What do I need to know? And where do I need to go with all of this? Healing. Neptune retrograde is all about healing and kind of moving ourselves into a new healed state. What's coming up next for us? How do we change this? And like I said, if you've been having problems, step into someone else's help so you can get help and kind of like decide what's coming up for you. What's next for you? Where do you want to go with all of this energy? Divine timing. This is really a great one for most of us. This is coming at the great time for most of us. And like I said, a lot of us have been kind of like zoned out for a while, and this is the time to kind of check back in and decide what's coming up and what do we need to deal with. Balance. Balance is really important for most of us, and I guarantee you that most of us don't do it all that well because it's always a balancing act. It's not like it's balanced and now we're complete. It's balanced. The seesaw is 100% equal and we're finished. No, it's always kind of shifting and moving and adjusting, and that's life. It's one of those, we need to spend more time at work, or we need to spend more time with our family. We need to do this, and this is kind of what we need to shift and adjust. And the more we're honored with that, the more that it's coming at us, the more we just need to keep working at it. It's a constant thing. It's not like we're balanced and we're finished and we're done. Put a fork in it, we're done. No. This is the time to keep working on that energy, to kind of keep pushing that energy forward so you can keep working on this and keep finding the healthy balance. The balance that you had yesterday may not be the balance you need today. The balance you need for tomorrow may not be the one you have today. So make sure that you're shifting and adjusting and making corrections in your energy so that you can make the right choices, not only for you, but your family and your coworkers. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.